Good morning, children. Welcome to today's online class. Today also we are going to see the continuation of our previous class. So do you remember what we learned in our previous classes? Yes, direct and indirect. In our previous classes we learned the rules of how to change direct to indirect, and we had seen some examples for that. In our today's class, we are going to see how to change indirect form to direct. We can see what are the rules to be followed while changing indirect to direct form. Do you remember what are the rules we followed while changing direct to indirect? Yes, the reporting verb, connecting word, then how the tense changed, how the word changed, the pronoun changed, okay, all those things we had seen. Whatever you have done in changing direct to indirect, we have to see the vice versa of that while changing indirect to direct. Is it? How will you identify or how will you differentiate direct and indirect? The main thing is the punctuation mark, is it? The quotation. Direct speech will be written in quotation mark. Indirect speech, there won't be any quotation mark, is it? The actual word of the speaker will be in the direct speech. Only the meaning of that sentence will be in the indirect speech. Here, now we are going to change indirect to direct. So, only the meaning of the sentence will be given. You have to change it into the actual word of the speaker. Got it? We are going to write the actual word of the speaker. So, the reporting verb you got to see. By the reporting verb and the connecting word, you can identify what type of sentence it is. We have to change the reporting verb, remove the connecting word, add the punctuation mark, comma and quotation, and also what is necessary, full stop, question mark or exclamatory mark, whatever necessary you have to add according to that. Okay, so we can see one by one by using examples. Okay, we are going to change indirect to direct. We can read. He said that he was tired then. So now, he said that. Where you will use this connecting word that? Yes, in the declarative sentence or in the exclamatory sentence. Is it, ma? So, if the reporting verb is said, no need to change anything. Write as it is. Said will remain the same. Remaining whatever it may be, if it is told or requested or advised or warned or commanded or exclaimed or asked, whatever it may be, you have to write it as said to. All the reporting verb will change into said to. If it is said, no need to change anything. Write as it is said. If it is any other reporting verb, make it as said to. Okay. So, shall we start? So, he, as it is said, don't want to change, he said. Then we have to remove this connecting word. Don't want to write connecting word. So, you have to put comma and quotation mark. He said. Then this he will change into I, first person I. Then this was will change into, was is past tense, is it ma? Change it to present tense. I am tired. The word then will change into now. Close the quotation. Now, the actual word of the speaker we are used to here. So, now it is in the quotation mark. Now, it is in the direct form. I am tired now. We removed the connecting word and the reporting verb as it is said. We wrote the same. Okay, the word change, pronoun change. Present past tense changed into present tense. Shall we move to the next sentence? He told me that he had already done it. So, as I told, he told will change into said to. He said to me, comma, begin the quote. Don't want to write this connecting word, so remove that. Then this he will change into I. Then had. What is the present form of had? Has or have. Near to I, which word you can use? Have. I have already done it. Close the quotation. I have already done it. So, then, shall we move to the next sentence? Father said that he could not help lazy children. Said and that. Identify the type of sentence first. Yes, it's a declarative sentence. So, father, as it is said given there, no need to change. Write as it is. Father said. We can remove the connecting word that. So, comma and quotation mark begins. He could not help lazy children. Father, when he is saying father, he will say I. Okay, then could not will change into, what is the present form of could not? Cannot. I cannot help lazy children. Close the quotation. Father said, I cannot help lazy children. Got it, ma? So, now we can move to the next sentence. The chef ordered the helper to chop the vegetables quickly. What is the reporting verb here? Identify it. Ordered. So, where the reporting verb ordered you will find? Yes, in the imperative sentence. Can you identify the connecting word for an imperative sentence? Yes, it's to. So, for positive sentence, we will be writing to. For negative sentence, we use the connecting word not to. Okay, ordered. Whatever the reporting verb will be, it will change into said to. Is it, ma? So, now, the chef ordered will change into said to. Ordered changes to the helper, comma, begin the quote. Don't want to write this connecting word. Have you write chop the vegetables quickly. Stop, close the quotation. Got it? What are the things we changed here? Ordered will change into said to. Then we removed the connecting word. We add the comma and quotation. Then we got written the word exactly. This is the actual word of the speaker. Okay, it's an imperative sentence. Then the lifeguard advised the swimmer not to swim that day as the sea was rough. So here also we can identify first the reporting verb. Advised. Not to is the connecting word. So what type of sentence it is? Yes, it's an imperative sentence, and also it is a negative sentence. See here, we got used the connecting word not to. So, shall we change? The lifeguard advised will change into said to. Lifeguard said to swimmer, comma, begin the quote. This not to will change here into don't, as it is a negative sentence, is it? We are not is a connecting word. So as it is a negative sentence, we begin with the word don't. Don't swim that day will change into today. Don't swim today as the sea was. It's past tense. So you have to change it into present tense. Sea is rough. Stop. Close the quotation. It's a negative sentence. We have changed this word advised to said to. Connecting word not to be removed. Instead of we use the word don't as it is a negative sentence. Then what you change? The word change. That day will change into today. And also the sea was. Was is present past tense. So you have to make it as present tense. Okay. Then the blind man requested a passerby to help him cross the street. Okay. The blind man. Do you find the reporting verb here? Yes, it's requested. To. To is the connecting word. So what's the speciality about this word requested? It's pleasing others. Is it, ma? So you have to use the word please while you are doing it. Okay, so now shall we change? See, the blind man requested will change into said to. A passerby, the blind man said to a passerby. Connecting word to we removed. Instead of that, we can add the comma and quotation, and for using the word requested, we have to write the word please. Is it please? We are requesting. So please. Then this word help. Him will change into me. Please help me cross the street. Full stop. Close the quotation. Got it, ma? The blind man said to the passerby, please help me cross the street. Instead of this word requested, we had used the word please. Okay. So see, for that only we had used the word, add the word here, please. Here instead of requested, we have written said to. Whatever the word may be, it will change into said to. Okay. Then the headmaster asked the boy what he could do for him. Okay. So the headmaster asked. The reporting verb is asked. Where you will use this word asked? Yes, it is in the interrogative sentence. Do you remember about interrogative sentence? Yes. So interrogative sentence are of two types. Is it, ma? What are they? WH question and yes or no question. Here can you identify here what type it is given here? What he could do for him. Yes, it's an WH question. So, what you will use as a connecting word for an interrogative WH question? Yes, the connecting word is WH question. The question word itself acts as the connecting word. Okay, shall we change now? The headmaster. This asked will change into said to. The boy, comma, begin the quote, what? Then, one important thing you have to keep in mind. What is that? The interchange of words. Okay. So, auxiliary verb will come soon after the question word. So, what? This could we have to write next. But could is in past tense. But we have to write it in the present form. So how will you write? What can. This he will change into I. What can I do for you? Then what you have to do? What's the important thing here? Yes, it's the question mark. Then close the quotation. Now read it. What can I do for you? Okay. Now it's in the question form, the actual word of the speaker. The headmaster said to the boy, what can I do for you? Don't forget to put the question mark. Okay. Shall we move to the next question mark? Naveen asked his friend why he was late that day. Naveen asked his friend why he was late that day. Okay, now tell me. Naveen asked is the reporting verb. Then why? It's the interrogative WH question. Okay, now shall we change? Okay, don't forget the interchange of word too. Okay, now shall we start? Naveen asked will change into yes, said to. Said to whom? His friend. Comma, begin the quote. First you have to write the question word. What is the question word? Why? Why? Then what you have to do, ma? The interchange of words. Why he was late that day. See the sentence? Naveen asked his friend. Okay, so he was asking to his friend. So you have to use the subject you. Okay, because Naveen is asking to his friend. Keep in mind. So this he will change into you. Okay. Near you, which auxiliary verb you have to use? Are. Is it? Because was is past tense. When we are changing, we will use the present tense is. But here near you, we can't write that is it ma? So usually, how we have to write? Why? You have to write the auxiliary verb. Why are you? Interchange of words. Keep in mind. Why are you late? That today will change into? Yes, correct. Today. Then what you have to do? You have to put the question mark. Then close the question. Why are you late today? Okay. So Naveen said to his friend, begin the quote. Why are you late today? Got it? So keep in mind what are the changes we have to make and how the question word is used here, and also the interchange of words is very much important while we are changing indirect to direct. Okay, direct to indirect also the interchange of words is there. Okay, so then David asked his friend if he could buy him a computer. David, now you find it. It's a reporting verb and the connecting word used here is if. Where you will use the connecting word if or whether? Yes, in the interrogative question, that is yes or no type, we will use the connecting word if or whether. Okay, so shall we change now? Yes, David asked will change into said to. David said to his father. I told you whatever the word may be, it will change into said to. Okay. Begin the quote. Whether you have to use the connecting word? No, we don't want to use the connecting word if. So, then here also keep in mind the interchange of words. So, he and could, it will change. First you have to write the auxiliary, is it? So, this could will come first. What is the present form of the word could? What is it, ma'am? Yes, can. Can. David is asking to his father. So, to his father means the word will change into you. Can you? Got it? He could only will change into can you. Okay. Can you buy? Him will change here as me. Can you buy me a computer? Question mark. Close the quotation. So, it's an yes or no type question. Understood? Okay, can you buy me a computer? David said to his father, can you buy me a computer? So, shall we move to the next sentence? He asked Mala whether she could sing like professional singer. Okay, so here what is the connecting word used, ma? Whether. The question word is asked. Shall we change now? He asked will change into said to. He said to whom? Mala. Begin the quote. We no need to use this connecting word whether. Then the interchange of words. Okay. So, first the word could will come. How the could will change here? Tell me. Can. Can. This she will change into? Yes, correct. You. Can you? Okay, the interchange of words, keep in mind. Can you sing like professional singer? What you have to do? You have to write the question mark and close the quotation. Okay. Can you sing like professional singer? He said to Mala, can you sing like professional singer? Then question mark, close the quotation. So, now we had seen how to change the interrogative sentence WH question as well as yes or no question into the direct form. Now, we can move to the next type. My friend exclaimed that it was a very beautiful view. Can you identify what type of sentence it is? Yes, it's an exclamatory sentence. How did you identify that? Yes, the word exclaimed is there, and also we had used the connecting word that. So, What are the changes you have to make while changing the exclamatory sentence into direct form? Okay, you can see. How? We can start. My friend exclaimed will change into said to. Or said here. To whom it is not mentioned. So, just you write the word said. My friend said, comma, begin the code. No need to write this connecting word that. My friend said, it was a very beautiful view. Very, okay. So, you have to start with, so how will you start? We have to write with an exclamatory word. So, we can start with what? What a beautiful view it is. Exclamatory mark, close the quotation. Why you are writing it is? It was a very beautiful view. It was will normally come in the indirect form. Is it not past tense? But we have to use present tense while you are writing in the direct form. So we are writing what a beautiful view it is. Then one exclamatory mark and then you have to close the quotation. My friend said what a beautiful view it is. So while we are see that when we are changing indirect form, we will be writing this said instead of that exclaimed. We will use the connecting word that it was a very beautiful view. Like that we will be changing. Okay, then now he exclaimed that it was a terrible storm. Same like that, is it ma? So now can you change it? Yes, tell me. He exclaimed. Exclaimed will change into said. Comma, begin the quote. Whether we have to write this connecting word? No, is it? So he said what a terrible storm it is. Exclamatory mark, close the quotation. What a terrible storm it is. Got it, mom? Now we had gone through all type of sentences or the 4 type of sentences, how to change into direct form or indirect form. Okay, what about that we have seen. So you have to keep in mind all the rules, the reporting verb, connecting word, and how the words changed while changing direct to indirect or indirect to direct. So keep in mind what is direct speech, what is indirect speech, and go through all the examples I had given to you. Note it down in your notebook. And also when we are meeting in the Google Meet, if you have any doubt, you can ask it to me. Okay? Thank you, children.